We all know the concept of family is at the heart of every holiday season, and it's especially true for brothers Maake and Chris Kemoeatu of Hawaii. In the NFL, they landed on opposite sides of the Steelers-Ravens rivalry, both playing important roles on Super Bowl winning teams, but it was another life-altering event that saw a Raven helping his Steeler brother and testing their family bonds in a deep and profound way.
No matter where life takes you, it's always nice to come home. For brothers Chris and Maake Kemoeatu, born in Tonga but raised here in Hawaii, this particular homecoming is special.
This is the first holidays in 15 years that all 7 kids and both parents are at the same place at the same time. So it's great to be home for the holidays.
It's real country where we live, and football is what drives that little town of Kahuku.
Everybody on the island knows Kahuku always has a good football team. It's crazy how much talent comes out of that small town.
Maake added the Kemoeatu name to that lineage when he earned a roster spot with the Baltimore Ravens as an undrafted free agent in 2002.
The name doesn't really belong to me until I pass away. I'm representing this name for my ancestors that was here before me.
In the Tongan culture, the oldest is kind of like a father figure to us younger siblings. He's my big brother, and I always looked up to him and wanted to follow in his footsteps.
Chris followed Maake's footsteps all the way to the NFL. In 2005, he was drafted in the 6th round by the Pittsburgh Steelers.
To end up on that squad was a true blessing for me. And it was a hell of a run.
Chris played left guard for the Steelers, protecting quarterback Ben Roethlisberger and winning a pair of Super Bowl rings. But he also carried a secret, a painful kidney disease that had plagued him since the 8th grade and finally caught up with him in 2011.
Towards the end of the season, I was in a lot of pain. The healing process, recovering process, would always just take me longer the more years I played. I always knew eventually I would have to get the kidney transplant. I just never knew that it would have to be that early.
But like so many others in need of new organs, Chris was told he'd have to wait at least 5 years for a deceased donor kidney to become available. Unless he could find a compatible live donor.
I stepped up. I wanted to be the one to be a donor. I told him. I said, no, he's just a guy.
Lucky enough, I was a 99% match. We matched like we were twins, is what the doctor said.
For me, I was glad it was him because I know how strong he is.
No bigger or better gift you can give a brother but a kidney.
Donating a kidney would mean the end of Maake's NFL career. But despite coming off his own Super Bowl win in 2013, the veteran defensive lineman never hesitated to put his family first.
I want to see him live a long time. I want to see him have kids, get married. All my motivation was going into the surgery. Do what we have to do to keep him around for as long as we can.
Just got out of surgery a few hours ago. I'm gonna go see my brother, see how he's doing with his new kidney.
When my dad raised us, being that I'm the oldest, I was always responsible for my younger brothers and sisters. I would do it all over again if I had to. My brother would do the same thing for me.
Thank you.
Back home in Hawaii, surrounded by family and friends, Chris and Make are enjoying this holiday season and celebrating a bond that transcends brotherhood.
It definitely has changed our relationship dramatically. Just saying I love you is, is big to us now.
This was like a real blessing for us to really learn what life is really about, is family.
This has brought us closer together as brothers. He saved my life.
Wow. Although Chris's kidney disease and Make's transplant ended their playing careers, they remain in good health back in Hawaii. Currently, nearly 124,000 men, women, and children are awaiting organ transplants in the United States. To find out more about organ, eye, and tissue donation and how you can help save a life, visit Donate Life America at www.donatelife.net.